Hello everyone, and welcome back to Alaska Rural Homestead. In this episode, I am going to be showing you what we do with our bees and checking on them. I know we have not shown you guys the hives since we had to get the replacement bees. Right now we have cariolas. We did have buckfast, but most of those died after the bears had destroyed the hive. Right now I'm going to be replacing their water, and I've got to get this smoker ready. Usually I do not use the smoker, but the bees are getting in defense mode right now. The bees will start being defensive when it starts getting cooler to defend their hive and the colony. But some things I use for smoking, this is just lavender. I don't want any scent penetrating into the honey. I'm not sure if you guys can hear the pigs in the background, but they've got to make their appearance too. Now, why that's going, I'm going to be using my hive tool here and the brush just in case I need it. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and fill up their water here. So, is what we use for our bee water is just a regular chicken water here. We just fill it up and put it on this little tray. It comes with this tray. Now, when you go to set up your water, make sure there's rocks or something in the bottom there. Or you could use, put some sticks in there or something like that, just so they can have something to get onto. Now you'll see in the back here that I've got a tarp on our hives. Let me take this off. Now, our bees have always done great with this cover on there. I still need to put them together, but you will notice also that I use insulation on there. And when it starts getting down in the 50s, if the bees are not warm, they're going to be eating their food supply. And that means they're going to be eating the honey. The past couple years, let me see, last year we got about 250 pounds of honey, which was quite a bit of honey. I don't know how much we'll get this year because we had the issue with the bears and whatnot. I got the bees covered up. So there's a few reasons why I cover them like that. Is it helps them stay warm. The tarp helps them stay dry. And the insulation helps them to stay warmer. And I find that by doing this, it keeps the bees happier. And they produce more honey that way. This is really delicious. It tastes like clover. Man. Last year we did have tons of fireweed in our field, but we've had tons of rain right now, and that's really affected how much honey we're gonna have this year. Some things that you really want to make sure is when your bees start getting cold, they're gonna start eating what they have in reserves. So we try to make sure to get insulation put up and get the hives put together to keep warm. That when you put your hives out, make sure it's really blocked from wind, because bees don't really like a lot of wind. You don't want them to have to fight the wind factor when going to forage for their food. I've got a bunch of wax. And you want to make sure that you have a good water source there for them, and make sure it's really in a nice sunny location and somewhere you're going to be able to access your hives really easy. You're going to be checking on your bees regular, at least every week or every other week. You want to make sure they're producing good brood, good capped honey, and your queen is still there and thriving in the hive, which is really important. Now, today I did not see the queen because she's probably down in the bottom brood box. But the good sign is that they are producing good capped honey. I really don't think we're going to get a lot more honey this year. It's really crazy weather this year. The leaves on the trees are already changing. There's snow in some of the surrounding mountains. I really hope you enjoyed this video and it was informative for you. And thank you for visiting Alaska Rural Homestead. Give us a like and hit that bell and subscribe to our channel.